Hi guys, and welcome back to Bikes and Laces, where today I'm sharing with you the second episode of my Let's Rehab mini-series. Now, if you are new to the channel and you've got no idea what I'm talking about, then head to the video in the description where you can find out what the Let's Rehab mini-series is. Now, if you are brand new to the channel, do consider giving this video a big thumbs up and make sure you subscribe and ring the bell so you can be notified of all the upcoming videos. Okay, so in today's series video, I want to chat to you about the importance of listening to your body. What I do want to do is just recap the message of why it is important. I'm going to give you a little bit of background. I have always had some sort of injury, the majority with the ankle. I've had other things with shoulders, back, everything. A lot of it comes down to my lifestyle. And for many months and years, I've always been what people would typically associate with running as the kind of person who runs through the pain. Now, I have had several times where I have run, I've felt pain, and the first thing in my head is, it's fine, I just need to keep moving. And this all changed one day when I ran and I physically couldn't run. And I had to hobble home. Now, I got home and the first thing I did was I lay down on my sofa, burst into tears, and ate the majority of a tub of ice cream to myself. What I learned from that though is the fact that because I had constantly run through the pain, because I had constantly ignored it, it had now developed into something that had gone from a little bit of a sore niggle to a full-blown injury. And it took a further 6 months or so before I actually found something that fixed it, and then another year afterwards, till we got close enough to a diagnosis that I can now manage and run without actually setting myself too far back on my training. Don't get me wrong, I still have days where I can't run, and I still have to be very mindful of that particular injury, but I know where I'm running with it and I pay a lot more attention to my body. Now, I'm not saying that every time you get an ache you have to stop running, because if you just feel a little bit tight and a little bit sore, that could just be a sign that your muscles are a little bit tired and fatigued, but they're not injured. If you've got something that hurts and your body is telling you to stop running, then I would definitely listen to it. If you do think you have an injury and you're not really sure what to do, then there is no harm in going and asking the GP. And even at the current moment in time where it might be difficult to get an appointment, it is actually easy enough to get in touch with the GP and they will send you on for a referral. So for those of you who did watch the first episode, you will realise that my reason for doing the Let's Rehab is because I am currently facing an injury at the moment, which means that I can't actually run. I got in touch with the GP who put me through to a group, and then I had a phone consultation with a physiotherapist. We went through everything pretty much exactly the same as you would with a GP in the doctor's office. The only difference was, rather than them being with me while I did the exercises, I did them and gave them feedback that they needed based on the questions I asked. This has now meant that I am on a roughly 6-week physio schedule. It goes up and down dependent on how I am progressing, and at the end of this I can try and do a run. But if I hadn't have listened to my body, I wouldn't have been able to do that. So please, if you are going and running and you feel something that does not feel right, then do consider stopping and getting it looked at. And when I say getting it looked at, I do not mean post it on Facebook groups. Go and get it checked by a professional. So on a little side note, there are some fantastic support groups out there on Facebook and there is some brilliant advice, but please do not base your final diagnosis on the comments, unless of course you do happen to speak to a qualified physiotherapist, GP, who gets in touch with you and diagnoses you properly. Do go and check out a specialist. I will put at the end of this video a couple of links to some of our previous videos related to running injuries, but I would like to know your thoughts, so do drop me a comment and let me know. Are you the runner who runs through the pain, or are you the kind of runner who will stop and listen to your body? Are you someone who knows how far you can push your niggles and injuries? Or are you someone who hasn't got a clue? Drop me a comment and let me know. This is a very short vlog series from me. There will be plenty others coming up, and hopefully, fingers crossed, nearer the end of the series I will be able to do a little workout which you can join along and join in. So if you are currently like me at the moment and you are rehabilitating after an injury, drop me a message, let me know, and we will get back to running together. Go and check out some of the other videos coming up on screen, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe.
Yeah.